Welcome back, everybody. I'm Christopher Sellars, Training Division Coordinator. Yes, we have students from Ballet West Academy, Cameron, Olivia, Simon, and Mia. This will be the final episode in this Pas de Deux series. Yeah, we've done balances and weight placement. We've done a pirouette episode. We've done promenade episodes, and now we're going to put this all together in a combination with a couple of new steps that we'll explain. Some of the steps I'm not going to go into as much in depth because you can always go back to those other videos and get the instruction from them. What we're going to do is we're going to do a nice adagio. I've planned ahead because a lot of adagios in classical pas de deux is very heavy on the left leg for the ballerina, and it's just not fun. So this one actually will be a lot on both legs, pretty equal actually. First thing we're going to do is a very straightforward développé en pointe in à la seconde with the arms fifth en haut. The gentlemen are going to hold the women's wrists and they're going to partner from there. Then they're going to I'm going to explain it, then we're going to demonstrate slowly as well. From that à la seconde, the ladies are going to hold it. Yeah, the gentlemen are going to change their hands to the waist. Then they're going to help the woman fiancé to arabesque. Yes, there's going to be a little breath before you pointe. Now we're going to have to explain pointe because we haven't done one of those yet in this series. Then we're going to do the promenade and arabesque like we did in episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. And then we're going to go, then from here, the gentlemen are going to fiancé, the ladies to attitude croisée. Yeah. That's another thing we're going to have to talk about in this combination, but they're going to go demi-fouettée to attitude croisée. It's going to sound like a lot, and so don't get overwhelmed because we will break it down. Extend to arabesque, close sous. We're going to go back to episode 2, Clone Wars. Then we're going to go pirouette to à la seconde, and their Star Wars people are going to get me because it is so not correct. Retiré and croisé, and pirouette triple to attitude croisé. I am a fan. I just haven't seen him for a while. Extend to arabesque to sous, and we're going to go walk off and B plus to the, walk off with hand and waist to the left. Okay? So that was a mess, so I hope you like that for your video. Anyway.
I did enjoy that, actually.
I'm so impressed that you knew the name of the third episode so fast.
Well, I have watched it a lot. I am a nerd, if you guys didn't know. So, so let's talk about the pointe. Yeah, Miss Olivia, can I demonstrate with you? Good, we'll go peek arabesque. Yes, so now we talked about how we hold the placement of the arabesque. One of the difficult things about pointe is you will have weight in your hands. Because if you don't go for a pointe, and if it's weightless, look, you bring her back on her foot, and because she's strong, she's not coming off point, but come on down. Yeah. She's amazingly strong, so she didn't come off point. But if you did that for anybody that, say, wasn't quite ready for that, it is so common for the dancers on point to, if they're back on their foot, they come off point. Yeah, and that is not the person on point's fault. That is not their fault. That is the partner's fault. Okay? So let's talk about how you keep someone on point on their leg in pointe. You actually want to let them go forward as they go forward. Yes, so now there actually is weight in my hands. Yeah, if I let go, she would face plant. We're not going to do that. Then you're going to help her back up to the arabesque, which means you have to adjust again back to her leg. So come on down. That is in reference, go to sous, right foot in front. Yes, that is in reference, actually rotating to the side, to this what we did in episode 1. There's forward, you have to bring her back to her leg when she comes back up from the pointe. Okay, now the reason she doesn't look like she's forward is because the weight is forward but her leg is straight down. It's just the placement of the pointe. This is a very difficult thing to explain over video. So one thing I'd like to say in conclusion with all of these is that none of this instruction replaces instruction in person. It just can't. Promenades. Pas de deux is a very much hands-on experience and working together and communication kind of experience, yeah? You have to be there. It's just that's the way it goes. So that was the pointe, yeah? And again, it's something that you're just going to have to try. That being said, sorry, Olivia, may we do another pointe? It's a lot of pointes, but welcome to Pas de deux, right? Yeah, gentlemen, this again, once again, you need to have that footing. Yeah, you may plie or anything. If you do this, go for it, penché, she's just going to take you right with her. Okay, come on down. Yes, so you really do want to ground yourself so you can resist that weight going forward because she needs to have that weight forward. Okay, now we're going to do a demi-fouette. So after the penché, it's a promenade and arabesque, finish and arabesque. It was taught to me as a demi-fouette, but it's really, I just covered the mic. Kathryn's going to love that. It was taught to me as a demi-fouette, but really just fouette to attitude. And in pas de deux, you're not going to come down off of pointe for this. You're going to stay up. You're going to brush. Your arms are going to go fifth en haut, because if they don't go fifth en haut, they end up in his face. Then you're going to go to attitude croisé with your arms third en haut. Okay? So one of the things about this is she's not going to know when I'm going to go. When we'll do it musically, everybody will know when it is. But if the dancer on pointe goes before, then it doesn't really work, right? There's a lot of work there. Very good. I like that. Good. So here we go again. She's going to wait. She's not going to have any idea when I'm going to go, but when she feels me, she's going to go with me. Yes? And then we're all coordinated together. Once again, this is a partnership. So now, partners, right, with the person on pointe. So let's go to arabesque again. Yes, see, I'm in my position after that penché. I recommend plieing, putting that back heel down when you're ready to go. And then do you see this space? See, I see her supporting leg, and I see that she's on her leg. And once again, if you're on her, yeah, she's going to fall. You're not going to be able to fix it. Yes, good job. Yes, and if you see, she's looking at me very nicely. Good. Now, from there, we're going to élanger to arabesque, close sous. Then we're going to beret. We're going to do the pirouette that we did in episode 2. And it's a double pirouette to à la seconde. You're going to lift retire. You're going to go croisé. Now, we already talked about that in an episode. We don't have to talk about it again. Croisé, fouette turn, triple pirouette. Yeah, to attitude croisé, where the gentleman will get out of the way. Extend again to arabesque, close sous, offer, and we're going to walk off that way. And actually, can we go to the à la seconde with Cameron? Yeah, so arms will be fifth en haut. You're going to have the wrists. There you go, perfect. Why don't you put your other arm fifth en haut? There you go, Cameron. Good. He's going to change both hands to the waist. Then he's going to fouette to arabesque. And then this is where we do the penché and then promenade and blah, 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 blah. Okay? Very good. So that's the beginning of the combination. 4 count développé. It's not too slow of a tempo for everybody's health, but it is very common in classical pas de deux that it's painfully slow. So once again, that's why it's these dancers' job to take care of these dancers, because they're the ones doing the hard work on the floor. One little thing I want to touch on. Would you guys come and do just sous with the arms fifth en haut? Yeah? Right foot in front, arms fifth en haut, or left foot in front in this case for this combination. Now, her arms need to be a little bit in front of her, right? You just like as if you were doing it by yourself. You don't want your arms right on top of your head. You want them a little forward. Yeah, so keep them ahead of her. But also, let me see, can I take this wrist? Take her wrist calmly, right? We don't want to do this to our dancers. This is not aesthetically pleasing, and it's not comfortable. Yes, she doesn't need much help. She just needs a little bit of stabilizing, because if she does her beautiful développé left, good, exactly. She doesn't need much. Good. She's like, thanks, Chris. All right, anyway, so let's mark together. And we'll piqué sous. Piqué sous. Take the wrist. Développé. It's going to be a 4 count développé, à la seconde, and nothing changes on 5 and 6. Gentlemen are going to change to the waist and fouette to arabesque. Lift and penché. 2, up, 4, promenade, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it off the gentleman's hands. Fouette to attitude. Extend, sous. And beret, arms will be down. 4th, double pirouette to à la seconde. Close slowly, 2, and triple to attitude. Extend, close sous, and walk away hand and waist. Very nice. Any questions, dancers? No? Any questions? Leave them in the comments below. I'll see them someday. No, I'm kidding. You'll just watch and it's all good. All right, anyway. 6, 7, piqué sous 1, 8. Développé left. 2, 3, 4. Simon will move his hands 5, 6. Helper fouetté to arabesque. Good. Breath. Enche. Keep her weight in your hands. Good. Lift. And promenade. 5, 6, 7, 8. And on Simon. Go 1, 2. Extend allongé. Sous. And helper. Rain. 4th. Double pirouette to Alscombe. Lift. Stay. Slowly lift. Retire. Croisé. Triple. Up. 2. Attitude. Lift. Extend. And sous, and walk away. Good. Piqué, up, and 1, 2, 3, stay, 4. Hands change, 5, 6, helper, lifter, arabesque, and planche. Up. Good. 4 counts, promenade. Promenade. Good. And on camera. 2. Very good. Extend the helper. And double to Alscombe. Lift. Good. Slow. Retire. 1, 2. Go. 3, 2. Attitude. Good. And extend. Sous, and walk away, hand and waist. Beautiful. Thank you, everybody. So that is that combination. Very, very nice. There was a lot of information in these episodes, and I know Kathryn's going to do, her YouTube magic to make it all make sense. Maybe repeat some things before certain exercises, just so you have reminders, or link the videos. But also for you, go back and listen to the instruction, especially for this last combination, It was a nice, good way to finish the series, but it also was a lot. There were 3 steps that we didn't even do in the other episodes. So it's important for you guys to just hear all of it and focus. And again, if you ever do this with anybody, whoever you partner with, talk to each other, trust each other, and be polite to each other, right? It can be quite a emotional or personal thing when you do a really difficult pas de deux. So it's always important to respect one another in this, because it is a lot of work, and it takes 2. It takes 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, pas de trois, pas de quatre, blah, 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 blah. I'm rambling now, so we're going to move on and go ahead and close this series. Thank you so much for watching all of that. I have a lot of information for pas de deux work, and it's something that I'm very passionate about. I was trained by my own father with pas de deux work, and they know I don't stop talking in pas de deux class. It's a lot, but it's very, very, very important. So none of this replaces in-person stuff, but this is a lot of good basic pas de deux work. So really, really, really focus, and I'm just repeating myself. We're going to close this series with a nice reverence to each other, because at the end of a pas de deux class, you always, besides thanking the teacher, I don't necessarily always need it, but thank your partners always. So we're going to do a nice reverence towards each other, okay? And we're just going to mark that together, and I'll call it out as we go. Preparation 7. Quarter core forward. Lift up tall. Lengthen out. 2 come up. Combre back. Arms up. Through first. Good. Tournier away from each other. Good. And reverence. And step into each other. Offer the hand. B+. And bow to our YouTube dancers. Good. Thank you very much. Am I recording already?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Thanks for watching, you guys. I think that was awesome.
They
This
did a
whole
great job.
series.
Those dancers,
Yeah.
we actually spent a good few hours with them, so that they were troopers. So,
All these episodes was actually about 2.5 hours with them. So
yeah.
Yeah.
So enjoy, you guys. Be careful. Respect one another. Talk to each other. And again, do it on flat if you have not been on pointe or are above 12 years old, you know, if you for pas de deux work.
There's time, you guys. Don't push it. You'll get this in time. And if you are overwhelmed, because like listening to what he has to say, it's a lot of stuff. You'll get it. Take time. All these kids had to start somewhere. We had to start somewhere. So
Yep.
we kind of just figured it out. But anyway, thanks for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, you guys. Thank you.